Hey guys, so I'm back on site and somebody asked me about generators. So let's talk about that when I return on the Eric McNeal Be Free Show.
Black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Hey guys, welcome. You've just discovered the Eric McNeal Be Free Show, where it's all about being financially independent, responsible for self, enjoying life, and empowering others free. So today, I had an interesting question about generators and trying to find an economical generator. And yeah, one of my friends on Facebook, she was asking me about, the price of like a 20,000 watt generator, and was 55,000 a fair price. And I was telling her that it may very well be a fair price, that because what happens is that if you try to get like a large watt generator, it costs more, so it might be more economical to get like two 10,000 watt generators. That would be much more economical than trying to get one great big 20,000 watt generator, right? You won't see many of those, so if you see one, it's going to be fairly expensive. So at any rate, I said, I would kind of, and she was talking about, we're talking about knockoffs too. I told her that, most of what you're going to find here in Ghana, like if you go online and look at like gg.gh, I believe, .com or something like that, and you're going to find most of those brands that they have listed on there are actually not authentic. They're actually knockoffs. And but the thing is that many of the knockoffs will work just as fine for you. They're fine. As long as you're paying a fair price. You don't want to buy a knockoff and be paying like the original European or American price for it. Now, you don't want to do that. So you need to know going into it that you're buying a knockoff, So a lot of those Hondas and Perkins generators you see are going to be knockoffs. Sometimes, they might have a Honda engine in it, or it may not. So you really have to ask and inquire, because there's certain things that you can look at on the generator to tell if it's authentic. They have, if you go and research the model you want to buy, and you go and find out, okay, there are certain serial numbers on there, and if you're really paying for an authentic generator, you're probably going to have some type of warranty and things like that. But if you plan something that just came from China, yeah. So at any rate, behind me right here are two 10,000 watt generators. So this is a perfect example. We needed some large generators here at the site, and we didn't want to pay an arm and a leg for them. So we went out and found these Perkins. Now, if you go on the like GG website and start looking for generators, this particular model, you might see people selling it for, I've seen people selling it for 16,000 Ghana cedis, 20,000 Ghana cedis. So, and this is again a 10,000 kVA, so yeah. Look in it, and it's pretty solid. I mean, these things, they just work. They work very well. And but however, when I spoke to the guy, I actually was just very direct with him, and I saw this guy selling them, and he was selling them for a bit less than 16. I think he might have wanted 14 or 12 for it, and I told him, I asked him, I said, are these authentic? And he said, well, what you mean? I said, are these authentic Perkins generators, like real Perkins. He's like, well, and the first thing I want to know is if people are going to tell me the truth, because a lot of people tell you, yeah, they are authentic, they are authentic. I had some guy to do that to me with the blender. I made a video about one of these blenders. I forget what you call that little small blender. I believe it was like a bullet or something like that. But, he told me this was authentic, that he was selling some authentic blenders and these blenders. And I went out there and I drove way out to like Labate area, Laboni or something, and met him only to discover that it was not an authentic blender that, he was selling me. So I asked this guy about these generators, and I thought I was going to get that same thing. Yet, yeah, it's authentic. But he was honest with me. He said, no, he said, well, if you're looking for the Perkins that are shipped from the UK, he said, no, these are not those. He said, they are shipped from China. I said, okay, I said, well, that's, at least told me the truth. That's what I wanted. I was happy he told me the truth. And, but he went on to say, he was like, these work fine. He's like, I give you like a year warranty. I've been selling these for a long time. They work fine. And that's okay. So I said, well, we'll take two of them if you give them to me for like 8,000 city. So he wanted like maybe 12,000. I said, I'll take two of them if you give me I said 8,000 cities. I'll come up there and we'll get two of them. And that's the message I had. I had sent him that message after we talked. I sent him a message, and he sent me a message back saying, hey, come, he's like, come get them then. Yeah, so he agreed to it, and I went up there, we went up there like the next day. Yeah, and we picked two of them up. So it might have been, 8,000, 8,500, something like that. But, like you pick two of them up, I give it to you for that. But these generators, like you can see, they work very well. And let me see, I'm going to start one here. Yep. Yeah, so these have been a lifesaver out here. You can see over on this side you had a battery and stuff. So yeah, very, very solid. And you just go over here and turn it. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So if yeah, you're buying this stuff on GG, just recognize that most of this stuff is not the authentic, brands, yeah, that's just part of it, guys. But as long as you're getting a solid product, you know what you're getting, and then you negotiate your price based on what you're getting, not what you think you're getting, because not you'll be overpaying by a lot of money. So, yeah. So that's all. I'm going to go over here and see. They're in here painting, but let's take a quick look and see how far we've gotten here. This holiday, so everybody's gone for the holidays and gonna take these long holidays, and like a week after they come back to work. But let's see if I can. It's kind of dark, so all right. So yeah, so they're painting. You can kind of see they're in here painting. Yeah, so it's very messy. Yeah, so let's go around. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Also, somebody asked me about the windows and the security mesh. So, so this is the outer window here. And again, these are like double pane windows here. So they're very quiet. I think this one slides to this side. All right, so yeah. And then it has the security mesh already on here. So this is the security mesh. All right, so it's not just a regular screen, it's actually a steel screen. So you can actually open the window over here. So you can open this and have this open, and then you close this, and that's a security mesh right there. So you can have that open while you're inside. And then another unique thing I want to show you is with the door here. So this door, this is a steel door, but it has a screen, a steel screen in the door. So you check out this, you go here, and you can open this, so that if you want to close your door and leave this open, so you get ventilation through here, but you still want to leave this open, and then it's still secure because that's a thick, mesh in there as well. So you can feel safe if you leave that open, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty neat. See that? Yeah. How about that? Yeah, guys, so we're thinking, guys. Yeah. So yeah, we put a lot of thought into, various parts of this home. It's not just something we decided to throw together, haphazardly. But there's a lot of thought and effort that has went into this entire home, and there's a lot of thought that we're continuing to put into the home. So it's very solid. These are very solid homes. They will only get better and better over time, I assure you. But yeah, people have asked me about building a home in like 3 to 4 months. Yeah, theoretically you can. I mean, this would be maybe a 6-month home here, in theoretic. But they said, well, why do you have to go 3 years? Well, the 3-year, guys, the 3 years, if you want to take advantage of our half-price home promo, you have to wait 3 years, right? If I'm gonna give you a home for half the price, there has to be something in it for us. We're not just going to zoom through a home, and try to rush it out for you, and we're giving you half price. I mean, our costs go up when, the quicker we have to deliver the home, the more the home is going to cost us. Okay, so theoretically you can build these homes, in 6 months or whatever, but we have to build an entire community. We have infrastructure to put in. We have a business to run. So it's not just about coming building a home for you, right? There's a whole business that has to go behind this. So that's why if you're willing to pay full price for the home, then we'll finish the home for you in 2 years. That's the process. Now what if I came and said, okay, you want the home in 1 year? Okay, you pay double the price. So our largest home is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $152,900. So what if we doubled that price and we say we'll give it to you in 1 year? I'll have your home built, and but you have to pay double the price. Right. Most people would not be okay with that. They would not go for that. So, we prefer to bite off no more than we can chew. We under-promise, over-deliver. So we say, okay, for the full price, it's a 2-year project that it's going to take. When I did my house in the mountains, it took about 2 years, guys. So, and this is a whole community with infrastructure we have to put back here. So please understand that. Okay, I know, people say, hey, I just want to buy it and I just want to be moved in. Well, at some point, we will have homes that are already built, spec homes ready to sell, but I assure you those homes are going to be more expensive than what we're selling them to you for now. By the time we reach that road, we'll reach that point at some time, but those homes are going to be more expensive, and hey, that's just how it goes. So at any rate, guys, if you haven't already done so, definitely go check out our web page. The website is www.migratingculturecrossing.com. And take advantage of this half price home promo, guys, where it's so take advantage of this half price home promo while it's still going on, okay? Don't say I didn't warn you about that hey, this isn't gonna last forever. And you like what we're talking about, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment, give me your feedback, tell me what you're thinking. And you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Eric McNeal. It's free. And as always, Ooorahhh Uhuru. Now be free.